Hi, Northern Virginia. My name is Doileen, and I run a local blog called Your Northern Virginia. On my blog, I talk about the best place, the best restaurants, shopping, outdoor activities, and fun events in the area. So today, I want to talk about military relocation or PCS and real estate. So when it comes to military and PCSing, that market is a little bit different, primarily because they're, transient. So they're coming and going. So more than likely they'll be here from 3 to 4 years, sometimes five, and then they're gonna move on to a different duty location. And I think it's important for them to understand the options that they have available to them as far as housing. Obviously, there is base housing, but there are a lot, a lot of additional choices that the military can utilize. So Northern Virginia is a great place in general. It have a very high military presence. We have a couple of military facilities around the area. We have Quantico Marine Base. We have Fort Belvoir, which is an Army base. We have Andrews Air Force Base. We have the Navy Yards. We have the Pentagon. We have Fort Myers, um, Fort McNair, and then other places in and around the DC metro area. And so it's a very this look Northern Virginia have a very high presence of military servicemen and women. And so when you're PCSing coming into this area, there are a couple of challenges. Number one, depending on where you're coming from, the initial price tag for whether it's rental or buying a home, it may seem ridiculous. You're like, $2,000 for a two-bedroom or a three-bedroom. So definitely there is a big price gap. I know when I came to this area, I was stationed at Fort Gordon, Georgia, and I came up here and I was like, there is no way we'll be able to afford to get a place to stay. But obviously, the housing allowance is set up to where it makes it easier, so to say. So anyway, so that's one of the biggest shocker for most people relocating in this area is definitely the price tag. Another thing I would say might be the traffic. Our traffic is very different because we have people coming from DC, people coming from Maryland, people coming from Virginia, and we're all kind of intertwining, and we're all usually on the highway at the same time in the morning and at the same time in the afternoon, and also regular people traveling on I-95 and things like that. So the traffic is usually a shock to many people, but we do have ways to mitigate that in the sense of we have the HOV, we have the VRE, we have Metro, we have commuter buses, we have ride share programs, and different type of things to help the commute. Um, One of the most obvious and final challenges that I'll talk about is deciding whether or not to buy. I know it can be it's a toss up, right? So you can rent for the 2 to 5 years that you're here, or you can buy a property. Definitely, like I said, the BAH definitely covers that. As an active duty service member, you can definitely use your VA benefits. I'm a proud recipient and user of that benefit. I used it first time on active duty, and of course, I've used it throughout the years. So that option is definitely available. You can use it while you're still in the military. Just need to get you your certificate of eligibility, and that is an easy process to do. So deciding whether or not to buy or to rent, that's we can talk about that. But once that decision is made, I have resources for you, kind of weigh out the pros and cons. But once that decision is made, then everything else is becomes easier. So we've talked about some of the challenges. Now let's checking my note. And so that's kind of why I'm here. So not only am I a blogger, but I'm also a certified military relocation person. I'm a real estate agent here in the area, and I'm trained. Not only am I trained, but I also have the experience having gone through the process myself. Like I said, as an active duty service member in this area, I definitely understand the local market. I understand the importance of being close proximity to base, especially if you have a family, you want to kind of still have that relationship with the amenities on the base, or just commuting to your work. So as a real estate agent, I think I bring you a lot of value. um, Again, I know the military process. I know the VIA process as a user of the VIA benefits. I know the VIA process. I understand the pressure and time crunch that comes with having to move and having to move fast when you are put on orders. And even if you buy or rent or sell, I can definitely help you with that as well. So if you're coming into our area, I can help you find a place. And if you're leaving our area, and you have a property, I can definitely help you either find a renter for that property if you want to hold on to it, or find a buyer so that way you're leaving and going to your new duty station without the stress of having a mortgage over here to worry about. Um, I just want to make sure that I keep up with my notes. So, basically, if you're in the military and you're relocating and you have questions, and you don't have to buy or sell. That's not my purpose here. But if you have questions about Northern Virginia and you want to know about the commuting, the base, just general information that you need to know if you're coming anywhere, definitely. I have a Facebook page. It's called Military DMV PCS, and I could link that down. And I try to put a lot of resources on there, like BAH, stipends, or any type of change that comes down from the VA and DOD. I also put a lot of information about the local area, whether it's restaurants, shopping, recreation, just things that you need to feel comfortable and feel at home once you relocate to Northern Virginia. So that's it. I hope this information was helpful to you. If you have any questions about real estate or Northern Virginia in general, definitely give me a call. You can message me on Facebook. You can DM me on Instagram. And of course, you can old fashioned call or text me. I am at 571 222 5088. 571 222 5088. Again, my name is Doileen, and I would love to serve you. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.